Hello everyone, Meisterang here. We're gonna see if this veteran rank has a decent team, and if not, we'll just skip to the next match. Okay. Yeah, this guy doesn't have like all of the character trinkets, but he has a team that looks functional. Okay, so I'm playing I'm playing a DOT team. I made a little. Yeah, my flagellant loadout is pretty weird. He does not have exsanguinate, and the idea is I'm gonna try to keep the rest of my team alive. Anyway, we're going to just start off by giving our Houndmaster some dodge. Okay. So yeah, we have Reclaim and we have Rejuvenating Vapors. Alright, I gave my Flagellant extra move resist, so okay, there we go. Even with the net, he only had a 50-50 chance of moving me. Anyway, yeah, the opponent went first, so they'll be able to transform their A-bomb back into human form before and use the riposte before I use my harvest. Yeah, I want to be using lots of harvests, so we'll see. Arguably, I should have used Rain of Sorrows before the Houndmaster turn to get that first tick of damage sooner. Okay. Hey, we're exactly at 14 health. That's fun. There we go, that extra crit chance and extra damage. Well, the extra damage, I think, made me do 5 instead of 4. And the extra crit chance might have resulted in me getting that crit. I guess you don't know, right? Which point of crit chance was the one that gave you the crit? Okay. Well, is there any chance that my flagellant goes down to 0 from Zealous? I think the answer is no. He has 2 stress trinkets, but 0 damage trinkets. So we're just gonna fire off another Rain of Sorrows. Okay, yeah, even without the low health damage buff, I could do 4 damage with Rain of Sorrows. Although that was also with the 10% damage from going first. Whatever. We're just going to well, we're just gonna keep doing what we can. Hey, we dodged the riposte. That's fun. But yeah, I was hoping to have bleeds on both the Man-at-Arms and the A-bomb before the Jester turn to take advantage of this blood red coin, these blood red coin buffs. We resisted 3 out of the 4 Bella debuffs, even though he had Eerie Eye. Well, my Jester has extremely high debuff resist, so that wasn't surprising at least. I think next turn I'm going to switch the guard onto my antiquarian because of that 70% reduced stress taken. Okay, if that crit, that absolutely would have death-stored my flagellant. Okay, well I'm glad it didn't crit, and I should have taken my turns in a different order. Because, you know, crit into death blow at the start of next turn would have been... It would have been really bad. Also, if I was going to switch the guard, I should have done it before the Crusader turn, because I needed that second stack of the dodge buff, of the guarding dodge buff. We didn't need it in this particular case, we got lucky enough. Wow, my flagellant is the first one getting afflicted, even with Gauntlet of Absolution. So I don't have Exsanguinate on this team, so I want to be able to use Reclaim and all of my offensive options. Yeah, like I really want to justify not using Redeem here, but he's at 2 health. Hound's Harry could just drop him to 0, and then he could die to the A-bomb. And even if he doesn't get dropped by Hound's Harry, he would get dropped by Slam, Transform Slam, or even just Manacles, whatever. He could get dropped to 0 by whatever. Okay, so that Houndmaster is dropping to 0 next turn. The opponent goes before I do, so I can wait out his A-bomb turn. Because I kind of like if I just like if I Dirk Stab and get slammed, then if I Dirk Stab to get into position to use Finale, and then my Jester gets slammed, that'd be kind of obnoxious. Although I don't want to drop my... I kind of don't want to use a 3rd guard dog this turn. So I want to keep the dodge... Actually, no, I don't care about keeping the dodge buff. So yeah, after this turn we go down to 62 dodge. Wait, does this Man-at-Arms not have command? No, he does have command. Okay, the opponent just kind of doesn't realize that 2 of my high priority targets, I mean all of my targets are high priority, right? But 2 of my heroes have very high dodge.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Okay, 50-50? Okay, we resisted. Either way it would have been good, because either my Jester gets to use Finale on the Houndmaster right now, or I resist the slam and my Flagellant gets to keep playing the game. Yeah, so that crit on the A-bomb also helps a lot. So if the Houndmaster takes his turn, I can start death blowing with the Antiquarian, unless he heals himself. I guess we'll see. Alright, is he stunning my Jester? You bet he is. And it even worked. Technically wasn't guaranteed. We had a 5% chance of resisting, because this guy doesn't have the A-bomb trinket that gives both Blight and stun. Anyway, we're just going to clear the stun. I want my, well, he can wait out all of my turns before taking his, Houndmaster turn. But I guess I want to give him I want to see if he, lets me wait out his turns. No, I just want to use, I want to start going for death blows. Unfortunately, we didn't do 2 damage to the A-bomb. It would have been nice to be able to go for a death blow with the Antiquarian on the A-bomb. We should still be fine. Like, that's, 2 of his heroes are going to be pretty much stuck at 0. The Man-at-Arms is also getting very low on health. And, yeah, my entire team, like, I have 2 heroes that are afflicted, but they're not close to hard attacking. They're not close to dying to damage either. Okay, if he heals himself, I'll probably go for a punish. Well, I don't know. Okay, he's at 5 health, he's taking 10 and healing for 4, so he is going down to 0 next time he takes his turn. So yeah, we're just going to go for a punish then. I don't need to hit the Man-at-Arms, sorry, the Houndmaster again to get him down to 0 on his next turn. Alright. I approve of his decision to not heal his A-bomb. A shame that he missed. Yeah. So we'll see if we can get a Darkest opponent in the next match. Alright, well, we'll just try again.
Thrills to the spilling of
Hey, there we go. Okay, so I don't think I've ever seen this person. Alright, well, they're running a stress team. Stress team that can also do a lot of damage.
yours.
It's a devastating combination.
The contest begins.
Oh, I guess I'm mainly talking about the occultist, because like we all know that stress teams have abomination. He does a lot of damage.
The buffoon is
Yeah, if you want to pull my jester, go ahead. Actually, his team has a lot of.
festering fear.
Well, his team has a lot of dodge on round 1. Eh.
The reveling throng
I think I
demands
want
portion.
to move my jester back. I don't want to get hit by punish from the flagellant. Like if he's gonna take some damage, I want it to be from Rain of Sorrows, and like the Rain of Sorrows hitting my Houndmaster. I was gonna say it'll probably miss, but it's actually about a 50-50. Well, we'll see.
The horror.
I have extra move resist. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, he doesn't really have any good targets. Yeah, because we have a lot of dodge. Yeah, if he hit my Jester there, that would have been really bad. Well, whatever.
Act now.
I'm gonna start off with a Reclaim. I don't have a good, like Rain of Sorrows and Punish are both not very good. When we have negative accuracy, yeah, we have negative accuracy from Snuff. I want to hit their backline with Rain of Sorrows, but I don't want to miss their backline. And also, I mean, we probably wouldn't miss the A-bomb if we use Punish, but, you know, we might. Yeah, so my Jester should be okay for a while because he has that Reclaim. And... Alright, well I haven't done a single point of damage to the opponent yet. I guess I used 3 support moves and I also had to move back. Okay. So I think next round, well, I don't know, I'm thinking of guarding my Jester soon, but then if my Antiquarian gets pulled, that'll be really annoying. I don't know. Occultist is pretty annoying. I'm surprised that Occultist is in 3 rather than 4. I feel like the Houndmaster is perfectly fine in 3. And like the Occultist could just get pulled to slot 1 and kind of look silly. Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. The downside of Snuff, but I also don't know whether that dodge was because of Snuff or not. Okay. I just need to get another good Rain of Sorrows. I at least got the Houndmaster. Alright, if we get a double hit and a double bleed, that would... I think that would put me ahead. Oh my goodness. And he resisted. Alright, well that's unfortunate. At least we're doing a lot of damage to the Houndmaster. Alright, we'll see what the Cultist wants to do. Is he gonna pull my Jester? Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Yeah, that's what I was saying before about the Cultist doing a lot of damage. He can just crit Abyssal Artillery and do a casual 17 damage. Okay, my Jester is taking a lot of horror and also just... Oh, that's very unfortunate. Well, it's fine. We'll just This guy will get heart attacked very soon, and we'll just have to hope that we can keep him from heart attacking at 0. Okay. Well. Yeah, that... We'll just keep using rejuvenating vapors, I guess. I kind of don't want to use Dirk Stab. I'm not sure. Because I would like to knock it guard broken. Oh! It would have been so cool. I knew it wasn't that likely to work. But also my Jester was kind of unlikely to be able to do anything for the rest of the fight.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
All right, we don't even have 2 dodge buffs. We only have 1. Actually, no, I didn't have any that time. Huh. Well, very lucky for me, I guess. Yeah, so my Jester is just there's no way he's surviving another round. Actually, I could have saved Redeem for him, but he also has so much horror that there's kind of no point in trying to keep him alive.
Set the stage for heroism.
Yeah, 34 horror. He just like gets heart attacked by whatever because he used Finale. But even if he hadn't used Finale, yeah, even if he hadn't used Finale, like he has so much stress already. Yeah, what was my Finale? It was like 10 to 19 or 10 to 18, and the guy had 14 health. So it wasn't. You know, it was a very decent chance of working, very decent chance of not working, I guess. Yeah, my antiquarian is not gonna have a good time if I don't keep guarding her. She gets stunned by the A-bomb or gets beast biled. I mean, I guess beast bile wouldn't be so bad because she does have a lot of regen and she has that extra stress reduction. Okay. Yeah, so the Jester will get one last Dirk Stab for the road. Cool.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Actually, no. What am I talking about? The Houndmaster is going to go, and then... Oh, no. Also, the Jester is bleeding down to 0. Okay, never mind. Ignore everything I just said, then. Ouch. Well, that 70% stress reduction does make me glad to have guarded my Antiquarian. Okay, well... If we get... Oh, that dodge is nice. Yeah, I didn't really care about my Antiquarian or Flagellant getting hit, because both of them are very resistant to stress right now. It'll be so good if I can get this kill. Ooh, 19? Wow. I guess, the opponent had a crit buff and a transform buff, which is, yeah, I guess was, I mean, he had plus 45%, but he also had plus 20%, so he had plus 65%. So instead of his riposte being minus 80, it was only minus 15%. And the A-bomb has very high base damage. Alright, well... I might have to attack with the Antiquarian again, even though, you know, even though she might get crit for even more damage than last time. Alright, is it redeem time? Okay. given up on the Houndmaster. It's kind of surprising because the Houndmaster does some of the damage. Alright, we got 72 dodge. We're going to dodge. There we go. Houndmaster's down to 30 death blow resist, so he only has a 5% chance of surviving another Festering Vapors. That's what it comes to. Okay. Ouch. Demon's Pull does have a lot of accuracy, so very unsurprising that hits, even with 72 dodge. Yeah, obviously using Beast Bile again. Not even a question. Okay, I will be able to use Redeem on my Houndmaster before he dies. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go. If he gets hit by a stress move that also does 2 damage, then he'll die. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Behold.
Yeah, the cultist is at 0, so Weakening Curse is not going to do 2 damage against 15 prot. Unless he crits. Probably it won't. I don't know, we'll see. It might be 1 to 2, in which case, wish me luck. So, because I don't have Punish... Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, if that hit, that would have been the end of him. Well, I have to heal my Houndmaster, or else he'll just die on his turn. The question is, do I want to use Redeem, or do I want to use Reclaim? Is Reclaim going to be good enough?
The human mind. Fragile, like a robin's egg.
Well, okay, so Reclaim. If Reclaim and then like Stun, he has to heal. He goes up to 4 health. So if Punish hits him, he'll die. I guess we'll redeem and he'll die next turn. Or whatever. He's gonna go to 0 from the horror, and then I'll just get to use one last stun on the occultist, which is guaranteed stun, so that's fun. Okay. It's good that didn't end up doing very much. So, yeah, he could keep his dodge buff up and hope that he keeps... That's what I was going to do, so great job, Houndmaster. Okay, that is definitely a waste of a punish, so I guess it's good for the opponent that he got his bad RNG out of the way, or whatever. Wait, so we're taking, we have 18 stress taken. Yeah, we're taking even more. We're taking like an extra 50%, I want to say. I should probably use take cover, but I think I have to go for this kill. Yeah, who needs extra death blow chance when you can just get the death blow? But yeah, my Houndmaster would have died to 24 stress, and he was taking 18 plus 43%, so he was definitely dying. But yeah, since I don't have Exsanguinate, so like there's no chance here. Yeah, I guess the fact that the opponent missed their punish was good for them, because if they hit their punish, then my Houndmaster would have died before getting his turn, and he would have, and I would be going first next round. So yeah, actually the opponent got lucky that they missed. I could go for a kill on the A-bomb next turn, if not. But yeah, this game's over. We'll try again.
Cannot hope to withstand such an assault.
I guess the if I got lucky enough, the A-bomb could have deathblowed himself, and then it would be a one versus one, but I wouldn't have a chance of winning that.
Will you muster the metal to
Okay,
return?
well, let's see. Let's go for a third game. All right. Well, another novice opponent. Gonna skip to the next game. All right. Well, we'll see if this guy has like a reasonable team comp, and if not, then I'll just call it. Well, since I don't really have any kind of disruption, it's kind of hard for me to take advantage of. What is this? Okay, so the Grave Robber has Shadow Fade. Just use all the Shadow Fades as quickly as possible. We'll see if this ends up making any sense. I'm pretty sure this Occultist is going to be kind of useless. Well, if he had Hound's Rush to take advantage of Vulnerability Hex, it would be kind of fun. Alright. Okay. Well, the Vestal doesn't have any extra stun chance, so she's going to also be kind of useless. Okay, well, spoiler alert, this match isn't going to be very interesting, but I might as well play it out since we're already here. I guess once it's obvious that the match is over, I'll just concede. This is okay. So he wants probably wants to use Panic Darts since he used Stygian Embrace on somebody who was already in stealth. You know, the stealth doesn't do anything. It's just the okay. You know, it's just the stress. That's a lot of stress. 82 stress. Oh man, too bad the flagellant is extremely balanced. Wait, that said 82 stress. Gauntlet of Absolution is supposed to stress heal before the stress of the move comes out. So this 82 stress, I feel like even if you got stress healed to 0, you should be at 82. I guess the stress came in multiple components or something. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna take advantage of Harvest having that extra damage and accuracy versus bleeding. The fact that both these guys are already bleeding. What were they bleeding from? Did I use Hound's Harry? Oh yeah, I did use Hound's Harry. No, yeah, I guarded and then used Hound's Harry. Okay. Well. Oh, so I made a bit of a mistake. Well, I don't know. Never mind. The Grave Robber already used her turn. I was thinking, okay, if she uses Lunge and hits my Flagellant down to 0 and I can't heal him, then he could get death blown. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this guy has one more Stygian and 2 more Shadow Fades. There we go. So that's an afflicted flagellant. Nice.
The human mind, fragile, like a robin's egg.
I don't know at what point the opponent's going to realize that they should just concede, because I don't want to like take a ladder point from an apprentice rank player. Wow, another crit. I'll get a death blow on somebody and then I'll surrender.
Fast or expire.
Okay. I think so. Not having exsanguinate in that last match. I would say it didn't really matter, because by the end of the last match, when I would have wanted to use exsanguinate, I was in a situation where I was going to lose anyway. Yeah, it was just my flagellant against a flagellant and an A-bomb. So, like, I would have to get through the A-bombs to self-heals, or just hope that the affliction kills him. Like, in theory, the flagellant the A-bomb immediately dies to an act-out self-hit. And then it would be like an even matchup between our flagellants if I had exsanguinate. You know, let's just get rid of this Houndmaster, and I'm gonna surrender. So yeah, the ladder isn't very consistent. You don't always get you don't always get good matches, but you know, we got one good match, and it did kind of show me that getting rid of exsanguinate, it kind of mattered there. Maybe if I didn't have redeem, like I have reclaim to heal a teammate if I want to. I don't also need redeem to heal a teammate, or maybe I just don't need reclaim. I don't know. Maybe we'll experiment with this some more some other time. Until then, thanks for watching.